Okay, just let me know if you can hear me okay.
Yes, we can.
Good. I'm going to put my phone on mute, guys, and then we should get started here. All right, welcome everybody, all the way from Mumbai, India. Last Saturday I was in London Gatwick Airport as I was sitting there chatting with you guys. So we're going to go through a couple of things what's happened this week, but welcome to the call. For those of you who don't know who I am, but I would think by now you do, I'm David. I'm COO of Avazoo, and we are with the team, Paul and Nigel, and we've been out in Mumbai all week. Actually been here a week tomorrow, and we have been at a trade show out here for what they call the ITB, which is people in the hospitality business, in the travel business. So we're going to go through a couple of things tonight about how good the show is, or should I say tonight, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you're watching around the world. And we did stream live at 3 days of the events. So a lot of you had the opportunity to do that. We also have a couple of little fun stuff to do. We got some leftover pens, Avazoo. We've got a couple of different kinds of pens. We got some bags. So we're going to do a couple of things tonight to get some people onto Hawk's call. So in a little bit later, we'll explain what that's going to be. Monday, Hawk does a call on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for new people. So we're going to put that out until the bags are gone. We bought a bunch from here for the show. Then we'll send them out to you. So you have a couple of souvenirs from the first show, which I think could kind of be fun. And what we're going to do there is get you guys to get some people onto the calls. So we'll talk about that in a while. Number two, what we want to talk about is the NFT, is the cryptocurrency platform where we had an issue about a month ago. That's all been now fixed. And in fact, we've had NFT sign-ups today. I think we had 4 or 5 the last time I looked on NFTs signed up today. NFTs were not a large hit here in India. So if any of you are in any kind of contact here with India, NFTs and cryptocurrencies is not really something they are even aware of, which was interesting. But for those of you who have ever had a chance to go to India, I can tell you it's a very humbling country. There's some pretty interesting things that if you're not here, that certainly YouTube does not do its piece. And in a minute, I'm hoping to show you a little video. We walked out for dinner last night, and I recorded it on the way back, just to give you an idea what we're trying to do, or not trying, what we're going to do with Avazoo and how we can help people around the world. And I'm sure in your own country there is effects as well. But it was really sad last night. It was the first chance we had to walk literally around the corner. We've driven from where we're staying, hotel, to the convention center, which is a beautiful convention center. It was the 68th, I think it was the 68th, the Bolly Awards. So we were right next door to them. So that was pretty cool. So there was a lot of things going on. But first thing I want to do, guys, is just thank you all for those of you that popped in on the call. But I want to explain to you very quickly how easy it is to do it. You don't have to drive or fly or walk halfway around the world to an event to make this happen. Every one of you have some kind of a convention center or some kind of an event going on your own home area. So this is all about building. So those of you that are players, obviously players, you're into it for a little different scenario. But those of you that want to build and get a lot of people under you, in the sense of, you know, every store, everything goes out, you get 15 free entries plus the increased probability of winning, you know, because of them entries, but winning in more ways than one. If it's not you, it could be them. So I'm going to go through a couple of things with you on that as well tonight. Also, what we're going to address tonight is the end of our cycle for the round robin. Sad situation, guys. We had several people that signed up over the holidays. I've just been looking at the numbers of people that signed in, 3 people to get into the round robin. Currently today, we have 2% of those people that signed up through the holidays so you got into the round robin, only 2%. Now, obviously, you still have today and tomorrow to get them people to pay up. but that puts you another position in the round robin. And I'm not sure if you really grasp what that is. That means every time it spins around and it gets to you, it drops you another orphan and another orphan and another orphan, another business, and you've done all the hard work. You've gone out and told them about it, and their emails are bouncing. Their emails are not getting opened. They're not even opening the emails. We sent out through Constant Contact so that people had a different emailer to go out. You need to, in my opinion, reach out to them. That can be, I mean, a huge difference. Dropping that extra person on you, orphan, spinning around, that is a huge amount. We also had a lot of drop off this last week in the postings, which was a shame as well. However, for those of you that done it, you know, amen, God bless. You are going to be so blessed. It's unbelievable. But all those people that dropped off, just, you know, I can't award them, hey, you know, congratulations, you've done up and beyond. So some of you most probably will be upset with me as we move forward next week and start putting you into the round robin. So let's go on to some good things right now. You do have today and tomorrow to get any of them people paid up. After that, starting Monday, we are deleting. Let me please repeat this. We are deleting. So some of you signed up people from a year ago that wanted to reserve a ticket. They will be gone. Some of them people, one of them guys has not done it. He's got 9,000 entries. So he will be deleted as of Monday onwards. So guys, this is nothing we can do. It's not us. I would leave him there to you know, whenever. But the regulator requires it. But more important, the law in EU law says that we cannot keep people's data if they do not be part of the program for a period of time. And we are at the max of that time. So anybody that's got, whether it's 10 entries, 100 entries, 1,000 and more, it really does take, you know, makes advantage for them to purchase the ticket. So please get on that. So we will be starting on Monday, US time, going through and starting to delete people alphabetically. And we will be doing it as a manual thing. So by the end of next week, everybody will be deleted. Please get them to get in and get their payment done so they don't lose out, because we do know there's going to be other issues, and some of them issues are going to be complaints. So guys, let's move on to some real good stuff, which I think has been exciting. Oh, by the way, one last thing. There's a lot of people in the US that have been reaching out to us saying, I want to buy my ticket. I want to buy my ticket. We cannot sell you a ticket in the US. If you didn't get a complimentary ticket at the beginning and somebody signed you up and somehow you're in the system to go ahead and make a payment, and now you can't make that payment due to the fact is that it blocks you. We're sorry. I mean, we said this. It's on our website. It's been, you know, mentioned many times. So we do apologize about that. Right. Let's go over to the first step. The first thing we want to do that we kind of addressed. Making sure I get onto the right one. Just let me know if I'm on the right screen here. You should be seeing us. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Or now you should be seeing the Avazoo Associate Program,
yes.
Correct?
Yep.
All right. So first thing I want you to watch, guys. So I am in Mumbai, India, and I am connected through my hotspot on my phone intentionally to show you guys this. So what you will see now where you are around the world, when you click on our site, you will see this come up. I'm going to hit refresh. So as you can see, just a second. Now, that's how long it took to load the page. If you're in another area, I'm going to hit that again for you so you guys know. If you hit in another area, that will show you now, and we're going to rotate that. I wish I could actually stop that. I don't know how I can do that. Any ideas how I could stop that? Maybe. Just any ideas how I can maybe
stop the slideshow of the.
Well, are you getting the little box come up saying, "Wait a minute"? You know, when I hit refresh, like right now, do you see that?
Actually, oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not sure.
We got a reload box on there now that is showing people that the page is loading, and we will have that where it rotates with information. So it's going to talk about It's a $1 billion raffle. I just don't know how to make it any slower.
No, yeah, we saw it. I saw it over here, Dave. Sorry to interrupt you, but I saw it.
Oh, no, that's good. You saw it. So,
Yeah.
okay, so you understand what it is, Elias, so you can certainly share that with your friends. That will also be on all of the other sites, as well as we're working to have that inside the app. So it shows that it's loading. So when people say, there's not a banner, now it'll show the banner. So if you want to bring everybody up to date right now, Elias, on the time, the pay up, and when we're going to start deleting, that's great. I'm glad you're here. And how are you doing? How's the family?
Great, thank God. Okay. Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿me escuchan? Do you hear me?
I hear you now, yes.
Ok. Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenido a esta llamada. Solamente vamos a actualizar de algo rápido sobre las actualizaciones. Recuerdan que hoy y mañana es el último día para poder pagar los boletos pendientes. Si no pagan ni hoy y mañana los boletos pendientes, esa persona es el que hicieron la compra y no pagaron todavía, hoy y mañana es el último día para poder pagar esto. Al contrario, va a ser borrado del sistema. Así pendiente con esto. También están hablando sobre las situaciones cuando una persona hace publicar un banner o algo y no sale el banner. Ahorita va a salir un cuadro donde dice que esperando para cargar o algo así. Entonces, porque hay gente, no esperen y cierren la ventana y no publican. Entonces, ahorita va a salir un cuadro donde dice, favor, esperar para continuar. Okay, Dave.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, some other things that we've done here, guys, is we've cleaned up the website even more. We're obviously always tweaking and changing and doing things. I think I've shared that with you for a long time. Guys, stop WhatsApping me, please. Keeps coming up. Just be patient here for a second. But you'll see we have cleaned up some things on here, explained a little bit more on the website, so make sure you get the opportunity to do that. The other thing what I wanted to do is give you an idea of what we actually had got done here. So I'm going to click through these to give you an idea. Each one of these, what we signed up over the weekend, is a business that is either in the travel business, what they call in and out. That means into India or out of India. So as you look through some of these here, you'll see every one of these is an AAP program. Some of these people have tens of thousands. In fact, one person has 80,000 a month, 80,000 between his offices of tour packages. So what's going to happen is the AAP program, when he signs up or is in the process of signing up, their thank you email to go out, and we obviously recognize what they can do. They can send it and put it onto their website. They can put it onto their LinkedIn. They can put it onto their business cards, letterheads. But most important is we told the individuals over the weekend that we didn't want you to interfere with your current business. We recommend you put it at the end. So just giving you an idea of some of the amount of cards that we got. We ended up with 245 of them. There is a few more which are the same company but have different offices. We've paused in negotiations with Fiji Airlines. We're in negotiations with Radisson Hotel. So overall, guys, the 3 days, as you can see, and I'm just going to quickly click through these. These are all ongoing now AAPs. Now, if you was in the round robin, you would be very excited because some of these, or as we do the email campaign, will go into the round robin. So these will be businesses that will be going out and you'll have the opportunity to have them. So that's how important the round robin is. As we kick off multiple teams around the world, then multiple teams will be signing up different people around the world, and you'll have the opportunity to fall that under the round robin. For those of you who did not qualify, that's how we've been pushing it and why it's been so important. These aren't duplicates, what I'm sending with you right now. If you see a name, like you may see two of them because that's more in one office. This particular person here, this person actually is an association and got thousands of tour operators that work for him as well. He's actually working with me. He's already called me this morning. We had a call this morning. So it goes on and on and on, guys. Just want to let you know where we're at on that. Additionally, on top of that, guys, what I wanted to share with you is that the round robin process in the sign up now is complete. So as of, well, actually, you've got one more day. You've got today and tomorrow to finish to the end of the 30th. So continue posting on there. Starting next week, I will be flying back on Wednesday. Therefore, I will do a Monday update call from here in Mumbai. However, on Wednesday, I will be actually in the air flying back to Las Vegas. So, guys, the first word for coming on the call today, because we wanted to give you that word, there's 100 free entries up. Justin, do you want to go ahead and post the form and let people know what that first word is?
Yes, sure. Do you want me to announce the first word?
Yeah, we'll announce it and put it right there. We want to make sure everybody's got it, what they need.
Perfect. Yeah. The first word is last, and I'll post it in the chat for everyone too.
L-A-S-T, last.
Yep.
Okay. So, guys, that's the first word to put in. And again, it's coming down to, literally the final crunch here for you to do postings, do something different, which is up and beyond. Please take the time today, tomorrow, write a posting, do something on our Facebook page, the Twitter account. If you missed out on a couple of things and you do something special, I'll do everything I can to get you into it. But then we start next week. Next week, we start laying out our campaigns, or not laying them out, start the campaigns we put together, and that will kick off literally next week. Now, we've had a good ticket day today. I think today was the biggest day we've had currently, but of course, the difference is there's 2 days here where I'm at right now, kind of cross between the difference in US time and Mumbai, which is about 12 and a half hours difference. But it's been very, very exciting, guys, being here. We've had an overwhelming response. Out of all of the people we presented to, we only had 4 people, what I'm aware of, that said, no, not interested. 4. If you watched it on the live stream, we literally was back to back at one time. And I don't know if you saw it. Paul was actually doing a presentation. It was either 11 or 12 people, because I wasn't sure if the other person was really listening or just was walking by. But the response we've got has been just, more than what you can think. And I'm going to be why Elias right now brings you guys up to date on what I've just shared with you. I'm going to actually then put up a video that I want to show you guys that I think is very, very near to all of our hearts from what we're doing. So, Elias, if you want to bring everybody up to date about how overwhelming it was, the show, I will bring up a video that we can watch next. If you are still here, there he is.
I am here.
All right, good, excellent. So if you'd like to let everybody know in our Spanish community that basically there was no, Elias, if you would have been here and just watched this, I don't know if you watched it, it was amazing. The amount of people that could see the process and how the AAP program works. Obviously we have a lot of people in sponsorship. We have a lot of people that are interested in the NFTs once they understand it. But this particular country, NFTs weren't, they didn't have a clue what the NFTs were. They obviously knew about cryptocurrency, but unfortunately they can't use cryptocurrency here. But if you'd like to share with our Spanish brothers and sisters, how easy this process is, it's amazing.
Sure, no problem. And yes, I was watching. I was taking a glance once in a while.
Elias, if you'd have been here with us, I mean, the next show, we're going to need a minimum of 6, if not 12 reps because of the size of the show and the volume. At this particular show, we haven't got the count yet of how many people were here, but we did on 2 out of the 3 days get voted as the busiest booth at the event. So we were the busiest by 2 days. We didn't get that on the 3rd day. It seemed like the 3rd day, it was very, very quiet because it was actually what they call bias. So we had a different day on the 3rd day. But yeah, please share with everybody here in Spanish, and I'm going to get a video with everybody.
Ok, no problem. Hola, hola de nuevo, ¿qué tal? Bueno, solamente vamos a hablar sobre el evento de India. Recuerdan que los últimos 3, 4 días había un evento en India de Avazoo y en realidad fue un éxito total. 2 de los 3 días fueron, el estante de Avazoo estaba lleno completamente y la gente estaba muy interesada y en especial la gente, el que escucharon sobre el NFT. Eh, hay mucha gente todavía no conocen el término NFT, pero cuando uno escucha y empieza a entender cómo es, mire, la mayoría de la gente estaban tan feliz y por eso estaba el estante de Avazoo en India, estaba lleno y ocupado casi todos los 2 días completos. Estaba uno de los mejores estantes visitados en todo el evento. Y vamos, claro, había otros eventos anteriores y me imagino que también vamos a tener otros eventos más, pero estaba un éxito total. Ok, Dave.
Sorry about sorry about that. I was trying to get the video ready for everybody. Guys, I'm not sure how well this is going to play because of the internet connection I am, but I'm going to do the best I can right now to show you it. This is, this is to show you what we're all trying to do, our cause. So please have a look at this intersection here. As you can see, this is right outside of our hotel that I think is just, I'm going to kill the background noise. I think it's going to be too much, but I will kill the background noise so you don't hear that. I think it's most probably a better way to do it. Okay, Just, can you tell me if you can see that video?
Yes, we can. Yep.
Okay, excellent. Folks, just watch this so you got a general idea. Can you hear that, Just, or not?
No, we cannot. I think you might need to reshare with sound.
No, it's the guys. This is an intersection of where we are. There's Nigel pointing out some stuff. We went out on the streets last night to go and have some street food and go and see what was going on. But just watch this where we're walking back. And perhaps a lot of you have already seen this in your own potential countries. But in a few seconds, this is not what I consider as a dog. Obviously, everyone knows we're dog lovers. But look at this traffic. It's just absolutely insane. It doesn't stop. But as we walk on, that's wiring right there. That obviously, again, some of you perhaps have seen it in your own countries. But what is concerning, or what is just really, really sad to me anyway, especially to me, I've seen a lot of, a lot of third world countries situations that have, poverty. But this is a major, major city. There's 30 million people here in this city, and they have some of the high-tech jobs. And as you're going to see here, literally, just right as soon as we go under the bridge here, you're going to see that this was just shocking to me, that it just shouldn't happen. So there's Nigel, and if you look to Nigel's right side, right there, there's a lady, and she's with a baby, and I can't pause it. There's another one coming up here with a baby sleeping right there, 2 children. Okay, and I don't know if you saw that. That is absolutely, to me, I could not believe it. There's 2 babies sleeping under this bridge. So guys, what Moban has done to me or Mobai has done to me, it's made me, it's re-energized me how important Avazoo is and what we do around the world. It's just mind-blowing. And this is in a major intersection in an area that is not the low poverty area. So it's just unbelievable, guys, what happened. So I want to thank everybody for attending, and what we're going to do is do some Q&A. We didn't have a lot scheduled for you today. We're still working. What we are going to do, we got some bags left over from the shows and some pens. So what we're going to do is on Monday, I won't start Monday morning. We're going to work out how we can do it because we've got to ship them to you. And what I thought we'd do is we'd kind of maybe if it's going to go to you directly, we may even sign it or something and say our first show. So it's kind of a collector's item. And then what we're going to do is come up with some kind of a promotion that you guys can use to get people on calls on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It won't be Monday because we've got to figure it out first. But guys, first of all, please understand and take it to everybody you know. They've got today and tomorrow to go and do something up and beyond for Avazoo to be in the round robin. Then the round robin ends. Starting on Monday onwards, alphabetically, we will be starting to delete people. We will try one more time to email them and see if we can do it, but please reach out to them. Some of these individuals have got thousands of entries. Their probability of winning is huge, and they're going to lose it all for $20. So guys, please go and reach out to them. Right, Just, what questions do we have? And listen, I just saw Jennifer. Jennifer, you've been one of our, I can't wait to meet you, in person, give you a hug and sit down and we have a cup of coffee and that. Yeah, it's sad. It's beyond sad that this is taken for granted, and I don't know where this woman is tonight or tomorrow night or whatever. I'm going to go and have a walk down there. And this is just one of many, many people that are there. So the poverty level in a city of 30 million, got high-rise buildings. You've got the rich or the absolute poverty, and it's not right. Water, cleaning, food. It's really heartbreaking. So thanks, Jennifer, for certainly noticing it. All right, Just, what questions have we got? Because we don't have a lot more tonight. I know it's a short call and it is very late at night wherever people are, but let me know what we got. Just, anything come up?
Yeah, we have just a couple questions.
Cool.
All right. So the first one is, we all know if you win a prize, but then win a bigger prize, you keep the highest one and forfeit the lower one. But what if you get drawn more than once for the $1 million prize?
You can't. So immediately in the cycle. So what happens is, Elias can most probably explain it even better than I could as a computer guy. But the way I tried to explain it when I met with the gaming people that actually do the drawing, we don't do the drawing. So 10 days before the drawing will actually happen, or that's our deadline, the latest 10 days, we will send them all email addresses, 50 million, and then we have 1 million promotional. We actually have 5 million. I think you guys are all aware of this. We have 5 million available for promotion. We've allocated 1 million for this particular raffle. That means it's going to be 51 million people, that potentially 51 million entries. That will be 51 million email addresses. Each email address is associated to X amount of entries, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it may be. That goes into their computer system, and they attach a 16-digit number to each and every one of those entries. So if you've got 5,000 entries, it'll be 5,000 of the exact same number. As this spins around, is the way they kind of explained it. It's spinning, some crazy speed, and then it stops. And when it stops, that's the random generator, and it lands on your number. If it's your number and you only got one entry, it deletes it out of the wheel. If it's your number and you got 10,000 entries, all 10,000 entries come out. They just disappear. They just get deleted. So hopefully that's explained to you. So you cannot get a second winning. As soon as you get that first prize, it stops, boom, then that's where you get. So you cannot get the same prize. You can only win one prize. And because you won the $1 million, now it gives the other people other chances to win it. So you couldn't win $1 million and $1 million and $1 million. It's one prize, and it's always the biggest prize. Hopefully that explained it. Did you get that one, Just?
I did, yes. Perfect.
Good. Cool.
All right. Next question here says, so for people that have the promotional ticket that want to claim their NFT, how can they do this? Because when on their dashboard, the only option is to purchase a ticket. But when you click on purchase ticket link, which is the only option. It says you cannot purchase a promotional ticket.
Do you want to answer that? Because I've been gone for a couple of weeks, so I'm not sure what you guys have done. Otherwise, I've got to answer on Monday. Do you know what the process is?
So we did do a follow-up with Roy and the team on this because we did receive actually a couple of similar questions in help desk. From my understanding, it is going to be implemented next week. Depending on the time, I'm not sure. We'll need to get a status on Monday for that. So if we want to just recover this on Monday, that'd be great. But as far as I'm aware, right now it's going to be updated by next week.
So make sure I understand, because I'm not even aware of this going on. So what we're saying is the old people that had the opportunity to get their ticket and an NFT, is that what we're talking about, Just?
Yes, exactly.
All right, so there's the answer, guys. That's why Justin and Sean and everybody's on it, and they're good backups. We work pretty close as a team. They are saying it is being worked on, and next week you should be able to go in and then take care of it. Click on a button, I'm guessing, and it'll give you the opportunity to get the NFT. So don't panic. Everybody that's been the opportunity to have that NFT from that cycle, you will get your NFT. So please don't worry. I did notice on the gallery, I was looking at the gallery. I know they've done some changes. Let me quickly ask the next question, Just, as well, if you want to.
Okay, sure. This is a quick question. So someone asked, can a person in the US who has a reserved ticket, can they use a VPN to make their payment?
do that question one more time.
Yeah, so for someone that's in the US who has a reserved ticket, can they use a VPN to make their payment?
Okay, so if you've read the terms, the reason I'm saying it is I don't know where, the reason I'm laughing is I don't know why you'd want to put that question on a recording call that's going out to the world. So if you're doing something to defeat the system after reading terms and conditions and clicking tick boxes saying that you wouldn't do that, most probably it's highly, highly suggested that you don't do it, because what would happen? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I wouldn't put a question like that out there so everybody can hear it. But bottom line to the deal is, you are in a situation where if you're the winning ticket and you've got a VPN, and let's just say for argument's sake that you have got, and by the way, the NFT gallery is looking really good. When you click on the gallery, you can go in here. So just so you guys know that. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you put a VPN on the your ticket, and let's just say for argument's sake you pick Spain or you pick Czechoslovakia, you got to have an airline ticket showing that you went there, and you're going to have a form of hotel stay or something to prove you're there. When the company, not me, first 3 days, if you're the winning ticket, there is due diligence done on you to prove everything you need to prove. And if you are an American citizen and you have got a ticket, they're going to look at that extremely hard to make sure there are no issues. That's the first thing you can do. Now, the good thing is, if you did do it and you was the winner and you wasn't out of the country, that $1 billion is donated in your name to a charity. So the worst thing is, at least you won $1 billion and you give it to a charity. So that's, what I would say, paying it forward. God bless. But yeah, I don't know who answered the question, but absolutely don't do nothing like that. That would be it's easier to go on vacation and just do it at that time when you're on vacation. Next question.
Okay, great. Will we get access to the videos that will be aired on TV promotions or commercials?
Yep, you'll have them. They'll be in the CRC Center. All of the emails that begin next week going out. There's 10 million emails going out. They were going to go out last week. We decided to hold it because we wanted to put a couple of video links in the emails. So obviously, for those of you that already know, we've got really blessed with the show. The show has brought so much credibility. When I say the show, the trade show we've just been at, it generated so much credibility that we've re-energized a pile of businesses. Delta Airlines, my contact, re-energized. We have so many people. I can't think of the just I shared it with you, Nighthawk, Project Nighthawk. Guys, Project Nighthawk, if you go on YouTube, they got some crazy amount of followers. I think it's something like 15 million people or something, over 7 billion views. They saw us live, and now we're in contact with them now, working out a program. So last week it energized so many people. The excitement, credibility. Kelly was telling me it worked for her with somebody as well. So what we decided to do, rather than drop the email out, we have sent out a pile of images and videos. I'm not sure if all of you had the opportunity to see the show, but we sent out a pile of videos and emails to Jason Uziak. Jason Cassius. And Jason is now in the process of doing a video for us. So that video will be linked in the email so that people can actually see what was happening at the event. I'm just trying to find a quick, I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, let me quickly do this. For those of you who didn't see the show last week, or this week, should I say, let me. So, can you see screen now? Just
yes, the video. Yep.
Yeah. So this is our booth that we had. Obviously, we zoomed in and out. We're getting some, cold raw footage, so we can splice it where we need to do it. So I got some of this stuff done. That was how our desk was kind of set up at the front, so you can kind of see how that was put together. It's not loading. There's some pens, which we're talking about, some bags, leftovers. So bottom line is, I'll skip along here. So that's where this was. Obviously, we weren't open yet in the morning. Paul getting set up, putting the stamp down on it. So you have a general idea. So Paul is in. The guy's got a bad infection. He's been at the hospital today. We're hoping that he can fly home tomorrow. We may, or Monday. We may have to get him to the hospital, but he's had a very bad infection. A nice prayer would be good. There's obviously Nigel and us, a couple of other ones here, so you can see how the show went down. And then we have a lot of different video footage that we've done just for raw footage. So for those of you who weren't there, this actually generated a lot. We had a reel-to-reel going on the TV screen. Basically what we were doing was we used, the way we designed it and put this together, we used it as a presentation board. Just to give you an idea, I will give you all the presentation, or very quick presentation. Let me get to, let me see if I can find us a better one that we can use. Right, so what we would say is when somebody come up, we literally would ask them and say, what they would say, well, what is this all about? And we'd say, well, let's ask you a question first. Is there anything on this back wall that you have a passion for? Third world infrastructure, natural disasters, children, is there anything up there that is really warm to your heart? And of course, the idea was that they would say yes. I mean, and everybody did. They really were passionate about helping. Then we would point over to here, and unfortunately you can't see it here, but it would say that we're doing a raffle, and it's going to generate approximately $3 billion from a raffle of 50 million tickets, and there's 70% being held in escrow to go out towards the causes. So we would spend a couple of minutes then talking about the raffle and talking about 50 million first prize, $1 billion, etc., etc. And then what we would do is we would switch from here, and we would actually go over and talk about this side, which is the AAP. And right there again, it's not focused. I'm sorry, guys. But that says AAP introducing the Avazoo program. And it says 5% on all ticket sales. It talks about $3 million. So this part here, we would point out. And then we'd come to the top and we would say, look, there's no contracts. There's no customer service. There's no complaints. There's no anything you have to do apart from take your QR code, which again, you can't see this real crisp picture. Your QR code, place that onto your receipts and your websites. That was really the presentation. It was about 5 minutes to 6 minutes without further questions from them. And then when questions come along, obviously what that done was, people sat there. The more they done with the questions, the more it engaged them. So kind of fun. But what it done, guys, Project Nighthawk, I think it's called, is a couple of young people do these different things on YouTube every day, and they got millions of people. It re-energized them to be part of us. There were 3 non-profit organizations. The Operation Smile, my contact there, you're just overwhelmed. Finally, we're here. Great job. Amen. God bless. We're here. So, guys, the credibility of being at the show was exactly what we wanted to do. Number 1, show to the world we're real. Number 2, to get interest in people with the AAP program. There's the rough numbers of what we totally project right now, is that if we only take a percentage of the people that do something, which we're less than 50% of the 245 cards we've signed up, if less than 50% of those do something, it's over 20 million people that are doing, and that's very conservative, that are receiving emails saying thank you for buying their product, enjoy your vacation. By the way, we support Avazoo worldwide raffle. If you have an interest in winning $1 billion, please click on the link below, and then they scan the QR code and they're tied to that person. So from this weekend, we've built credibility, re-energized people, showed the world who we are that's talking about us, and additionally on top of that, we've got now literally hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of individuals. One particular person's got 15 million hotels that they do all of their management for. 15 million hotels around the world could potentially now have Avazoo QR code inside their rooms. Again, these are all the marketing tools that we structured, put together. The trade shows are important, and you can do exactly the same in your town. We will even build, design, send to you the everything you need, and we can get you up and going there. So guys, it's a great opportunity and it's working very, very well. All right, next question, Just.
Okay. Next question here says, what is the minimum number of free entries to participate in the Avazoo raffle?
What is the
minimum number of free entries to participate in the raffle?
Well, you don't have to have any free entries. If you purchase your ticket, you get 1 entry. Or if you purchase your $50 ticket, you get 3 entries. And if you purchase a $100 ticket, you get 10 entries. If you don't do anything else, nothing. If you don't go to the CRC Center, if you don't sign into there, if you don't go and post any banners or any supporters, then automatically you're in the raffle anyway. The idea, what you should be doing or thinking, is to go to the CRC every day. The Communication Resource Center is your lifeline to everybody that is in this process. And that is actually the community we're building. 50 million people in that community to help each other. Of course, we'll have the 80-20 rule. Hopefully we can switch them numbers. But basically, your free entries, you don't need any free entries to participate in the raffle. It's going to give you a 1 in 3 chance of winning a cash prize. Now we're going to put your second word out. 1 in 3 chance gives you your chances of winning. That are the odds. If you've got multiple entries, free entries, additional entries, it's always the same number. Bucket, and you've got 1 number in that bucket, and you put your hand in that number, and there was 2 other people that had 1 number each. That's a 1 in 3. You put it out, it's 1 in 3 of you. However, if you've got 10 in there instead of 1, and the other people have got 1 and you've got 1, that's a total of 12, but it hasn't changed the odds because all your 10 are the same number. But when somebody puts their hand in, it is a bigger probability of pulling one of your numbers because you have 10 of them inside the bucket. So it doesn't change the odds, it changes your probability. And the more good things you do, the more you post, the more you get involved, the more you help people, the more free entries you'll get. But you don't need one single entry, free entry, to be in the raffle. Next question, Just.
Okay. For those that have indicated that they will not be able to attend the event and have put up their tickets for auction, how will they know that has been done?
Ticket. Are we talking the Christmas bonus gift that we give out?
Yeah, I think it's the first drawing event ticket. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, you can't even discuss that because you can't even put it up for auction until we put the auction site up. The auction site will not even go up until all tickets are sold. So once all 50 million tickets are sold, we'll place the auction site. And at that time, including the tickets available to purchase, will be available, and people can buy a ticket to come along to the event, or they can go onto the auction site and bid on yours. You will not be able to place your ticket on the auction site unless it meets the requirements that why you cannot come. This was a gift to give to you. It wasn't a gift to give to you to go out and make money by selling to somebody. So you have to meet the requirements to explain why you're unable to come with us or come to the event. So, but that will be after all 50 million tickets are sold. So please, check back then. Next question.
Okay. Do we know when the event is going to be held in terms of which month yet?
No, I mean, guys, if we stayed here and we just was talking about this afternoon, Nigel's on his way to the airport and Paul's here. We were talking about this, or I was with Rodney and some other people, that we could stay here in India for the next 90 days. And I would believe that we could sell out every single ticket here in India. And we could most probably do that in half the time with additional advertisement. It's all about the excitement. So we don't have a date, but we are obviously releasing. Our next show is down in I believe the next show we're doing is down in Brazil. Then the next one after that is in Spain. So we are in with the Al Gordo. But let's give you the second word. So you guys have the second word. For those of you who want to jump off and get some sleep, obviously I'm now with you guys on the late night call, where it's early still in Las Vegas. So go ahead and give me the other word, Just.
All right. I just posted it in the chat, but the second word is day.
D-A-Y.
Yeah, so together it's the last day. Yeah.
Last day, okay. All right, well, that made sense. It is the last day, even though we're going to be here for a few more days, just about enough things. But last day, if you want to go out to that form, which has been posted, you can get your 100 free entries. Guys, please listen carefully. I know you're here. You're okay. You're protected. You're going to get inside the round robin, hopefully. But some of your friends and family and strangers that you applied, they perhaps don't. Please get them out there over the next 24, 48 hours, especially the people that need to make their payment, because if they've got lots and lots of entries, it's going to get deleted. There's nothing we can do. We are not allowed to hold their database. Plus, it was terms and conditions. If they got free tickets, it was done under a term and condition for the free tickets. They need to complete it. So if there's payments, go out and help them. I mean, look, if you got to buy a ticket for them or give them the money to buy the ticket, split the price 50-50. But I know there are some people out there with thousands of entries who are going to fall out of the process come this week, and it ends, as you all know, on tomorrow's the 30th, and it ends on the 30th, and then on the 1st we start to flush the system. So please do whatever you need to do. Buy them the ticket and say, hey, I'll buy you the ticket and we'll be partners or something. Whatever you need to do. You cannot own the ticket yourself. Work a deal out with them, but to help them get involved. Okay, Josh, what else we got?
Well, we did have one more question that came in. Even though you touched briefly on this, I think it would be nice to answer it again. Where's Avazoo heading next and when?
Right. So right now there is 2 events in Brazil back to back. One of them is the gaming show, the gambling show for the South America. So we're heading, we believe, to that one. Gigi right now has got COVID. So we're waiting to hear back from Gigi to find out if that's a green light. And while we're there, there's another big event going on that we will attend to that. We want to be focused on what is the event. Like, for example, the one we just done, the ITB, that's the travel industry. So that means anybody that we meet there is typically their B2B or to tourists are selling directly to people, packages, holiday vacation packages, hotel flights, things of that nature. So it's a perfect match for co-branding, which is the NFT and the AAP program. However, here the NFT didn't work because the population that was here just didn't understand or know what an NFT was. Majority of the people had no clue what an NFT is. So again, another eye-opener for us to keep learning. That's what it's all about. So we'll be doing 2 shows down in Brazil, and then we are looking at Spain to go to another travel event in Spain. And then there is the hospitality show that is also coming up in Europe, which is where everybody in the restaurant industry, food industry, hotels, anybody that is in hospitality, they show off their different foods and different linen and things like that. That will be one we'll be at as well. So as of right now, we're looking for May, Brazil, and then Spain. All right, what else we got?
All right. I think that might be it. We did put in another field on the form for Wednesday.
Okay.
And I would just say, if you don't know the answers to that, you can watch the replay. The point of putting that question on this form is to prove that you were on Wednesday's call. So if we were to tell you what the answer is, that would defeat the purpose.
Okay, so on that form, what they're filling in today, which would be the last time, this form will go out over the weekend. Then it's closed down. This whole round robin closed down at midnight on Sunday, guys. So that's the end of it. That form is gone. So anybody you've got right now want to watch this so they can still get in and get their 100 entries, they need to do it this afternoon, tomorrow, to get done. Anything from Wednesday to prove that you was on the call Wednesday, you have to watch Wednesday's call and then go and add it. If you don't do that, that is one of the things that shows that you went up and beyond to get into the round robin. So if you don't go back and watch Wednesdays and then put that in this form, you are not going up and beyond and will not be in the round robin just for that alone. So please make sure you do that. Put that word in there correctly.
Yeah, and if I could, I'm sorry. I was going to say, if I could just clarify, the field on today's form is not for Wednesday is not a required field. So you can still submit the form and get your 100 free entries. But like you said, to go above and beyond and prove that you were on Wednesday's call, you can fill out that question.
Cool. All right. So good, guys. So you know how to do it. If not, the CRC people will tell you what to do. Look, we're not going to get picky. Okay. I'm on a live call here. It's being recorded. We're not going to be picky. Things happen. Kelly took a day off the other day, finally, to take her husband out for happy birthday. In the meantime, they're doing a cookout and watching Avazoo. Amen. We're very fortunate to have them. But at the same time, guys, you've got things going on. We're just trying to say, look, you gotta protect me when I go and add you in there, and the regulator comes along and says, well, why did you add Tom or Peter or Sue or Jane? And I can say, oh, well, they've done this posting, this posting, this posting. They were on a Facebook page. They went to YouTube page, blah, blah, blah. So, guys, they're not going to sit and count everything. So, make sure you go up and beyond. Go and post something this weekend and talk about the event. And it was great. Say that you watched us live. Go onto Facebook and say you watched us live at the event. It was great seeing us in India. Do things like that. It's showing credibility to the rest of the world that we are real, and that's what we're talking about, going up and beyond. So don't just drop the ball at this stage. We got 2 days to go, but we're not going to be picky, guys. If you've missed, that's not the objective. If you guys have got to know me over all this time, we're not. I keep extending, I keep changing the goalpost rules to get you guys in the round robin. So we're not trying to You know, they're more interested in the money from the ticket as a gift we give them rather than perhaps the cause. That's okay, but they've got to follow the procedure on that one. But they wouldn't get into the round robin. It wouldn't make sense. So guys, please do whatever you need to do to go up and beyond. Like I say, write some kind of Facebook or a Twitter account. Let people know that, hey, you watched the live stream. It was awesome. So, all right. Any other questions, Just?
Nope, that's it.
All right, guys, lots of prayers out to everybody who is ill, but I'd really like some extra help on this one because prayer is extremely strong. Paul has a very, very nasty infection. I was going to originally show his picture, but then I thought it might turn some heads. But he's in pretty bad shape. He's had the doctor come to the hotel yesterday. He went out to the hospital today. They wanted to put him into hospital today, but he's going to wait till tomorrow, see if the antibiotics work. But he needs to fly home. And if he flies home, this thing's already swollen up huge. We don't want anything to happen to him. So a little prayer for Paul would be really, really awesome. And again, anybody out there that's got any challenges going on right now, prayers out to all you to be safe and healthy. But it's been a huge eye opener for me and the team, seeing what's going on. The Indian people here in Mumbai, and I can't tell you about the whole country, are so humble, so wanting to help each other. And 13 million people in this city, and it's just absolutely chaotic. So guys, we're on the right track. This is what it's all about. So just thanks for everything you have done while I've been gone. I will be back home hopefully Wednesday if everything works out good. We will do the Monday update call from Mumbai. We'll have hopefully some good news. But if not, guys, go and enjoy your weekend. Be blessed, be safe, be healthy. Please help each and other neighbors. We love you tremendously. Thank you for all your support. And we will see you on Monday update call. Just thank you, Elias. Thank you to you.
Thank you.
And for our Spanish community, thank you. All right. See you guys. Take care. God bless.
Bye, everyone.